So the simplicity of combat without a lot of cooldowns and etc.
I love you too, Nemro. Really.
House. Showing my house is my own beastmaster. He plots against me and thinks like that.
What about the credits from my last job?
Okay, sure, whatever. Whatever, easy, easy, easy. That should do it. Okay.
You just get more and more impressive.
Good to see you again.
I was thinking the same thing. Here you go. Credits for the accountant. Poor little Yalt with his bossy wife. See you soon, bounty hunter.
Bye-bye. I think this is the only story class, well, it makes sense, it's the bounty hunter that actually gets gets a case of credits every time. You finish every time he finishes a quest. Ah, okay. Oh. It's incredible how I am sure this game started as a single player RPG. I am absolutely sure before they launched it as an mmorpg. I am absolutely sure of it. Because it was originally meant to be Star Wars 3, you know, and Knights of the Republic 3. Oh, a trap. Typical bounty hunter stuff. The usual. Hi there, Beastmaster. How are you doing?
You call me just like Nemro said you would. So stupid. Now I kill you and Nemro give me big reward. I think we're both being played here. You think you can distract me? So stupid. Free the beasts!
Now this one's gonna be interesting. Ah, a trap, of course. Ah, core slugs, of course. Dead and dead. Ah. Ah, you got that one. I bet it also has an orchestral soundtrack and everything in the game, but it's just that I can't because of the stupid copyright. Just cannot showcase it because of the stupid copyright. Well, at least you talk. So everyone is dead. Alright. Pretty much. Pretty much. Imperial Trooper Bounty Hunter accomplished his work. Sadly, I cannot kill everyone on this filthy planet and impose a bit of order. And civilization. I despise chaos, people. That is the thing. Forces of Chaos, like Chaos and Control from Get Smart. Amazing series that I watched, that I still watch with my parents, pretty much. Love it. Love watching those. Sponsor me now. You are dead. I actually enjoyed myself.
I'm gonna kill you, Nemro. I hear about little hunter kill spree in rust yards. No more excuses. I want into the great hunt, Nemro. Don't think I won't do exactly that.
Okay, whatever. Okay. Well, yeah, got the point. Got the point, got the point, got the point. We need to kill one more guy. There we go.
Nice to see you alive and well. That was really rotten what Nemro did to you.
One day he'll pay for crossing me.
Maybe that's exactly what these credits are for. I've got a very large payment here for you, but it doesn't say what for. Apparently that's between you and Nemro.
A large stack of credits does wonders for my affection level.
Here you go. One large payment for mysterious reasons. Don't spend it all in one place.
Okay, well not. Ah, there you are.
Hey,
Mate.
Hunter, we've been had. Nemro's already sponsored someone for the Great Hunt.
That's old news, Mako.
Yeah? Well, I bet you don't know who it is, though. I know who got Nemro's sponsorship token and how to find him. I'll tell you everything, but I've got a price.
You gotta be kidding me.
Suddenly you expect me to pay for your info?
Not like you think. Braden taught me how to fight, and you know I'm great with information. Take me with you, on this hunt and whatever comes after.
Oh, perfect. Companion system activated.
I think we'll have a lot of fun.
I'm good with a blaster, and Braden was like a father to me. It's not fair that... Wait, did you just say yes?
Yes, that's the point.
Thank you. Braden was sweet, but he always treated me like a child. I'm not a child, so thank you. I want to be there when we find Braden's killer. I want that more than anything. So let's go find Nemro's bounty hunter.
You prepared to go toe-to-toe with this guy?
Whatever it takes to get you into the Great Hunt. The hunter we're after is named Rarsk. He's a Trandoshan and serious bad news. Burned a whole village alive on Dantooine. I intercepted
Okay.
a transmission between the Trandoshan and, get this, the bone-faced freak who was following me. Remember me warning you about him?
I remember.
You think those two are working together?
No clue. We better prepare for anything, though. Rarsk is collecting on a bounty fought through the hut Nimra's rival's holding for him. A Republic scientist or something. All we have to do is break into Farther's ridiculously well-guarded palace in the swamp, find the scientist ourselves, and set a trap for Rarsk.
And when Rarsk shows, we take his sponsorship token.
Indeed.
Good plan.
You haven't seen anything yet. Turns out Farthur keeps interesting people on his payroll, and by interesting, I mean they have prices on their heads. If we want to seriously compete in the Great Hunt, or even get off this mud ball, we need the extra credits from these bounties. Come on, Farthur's Palace is waiting.
Let's go. This will speed things up. This will speed things up even more. Better, better, better. Which would, hey, why is it that it comes out of there? My rocket boosters. Ah, I never seen that. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's see what we got. Fatras Palace over there. Let's go. Should do it. Should be easy enough, people. Well, I bet you can see by now how the experience is starting from scratch with this shit.
We're not responsible for missed departures.
Of course you're not. Fathras Palace. Okay, let's ignore the chomps here. Bother someone else. Entrance. Entrance, entrance, entrance. Well, as you can see how the experience is when starting from scratch. I hope they could use a level 70 character and just steamroll the whole story mode, but no. You have to do it. So those tokens for level 70 characters, what fucking purpose do they serve? Because if you already have to do the origins stories, the original portion of the game, that's a a carbonized hut there. What's the point of having a token if you kind of like what's the point of having a token if you actually have to do the origins, the stories anyways? Like, what is the point if uh took a wrong turn? Like, what is the point if you... Yeah, it was over here. Silly me. Like, what is the point of having a token for that if you already have... If you already have a character... If you already have a character... These are starting to take some blows. Like, what's the point of this shit if pretty much... What? I could use that one. What's this shit? Stupid cone. Okay. What causes them to burn? Let's see. What's causing them to burn? Ah, that passive. I bet it has to do with that passive that deals some elemental damage or whatever. Let me remove this. Then animals. Hi there. How's it going?
Stay back.
Imperial Trooper here. New class.
Well, I guess I don't have much of anything. Please just tell me why I'm being held here.
What do you think? This our Republic scientist?
She fits the target description. Now we just wait for Rars to show. Short version, lady. There's a bounty hunter coming to take you to the Empire, where you'll probably die or at least be tortured.
Oh, my.
We want to kill this bounty hunter, so it's your lucky day. Just sit quietly and be bait-like.
We'll try not to splatter any blood on you, ma'am.
I'm not cut out for this. Please let me go. I'll do anything to...
What part of sit quietly don't you understand? You're gonna blow her... Oh, great.
There he is. He's funny.
I never killed what is he again, Mako?
Trandoshan. Rhymes with dead meat.
This is
I have to
fun.
admit, I love this job.
The scorekeeper is his god about how many they kill. In case you don't know, people. Oh! Olds first. Ah, here are getting heals as well. Let me fix that. Done and done. See? Wasn't that tough.
That was brutal. But I owe you my thanks.
Got
In
that
a
right, girl.
very wicked and weird way, yes.
So, what happens now?
There's a shuttle port in town. Head there.
Thank you so much. I'm sure I can find it.
Here, I've got an old holdout blaster, just in case. Now get moving.
Thank you again. Both of you.
Perfect. Done and done. Magnificent, see people. I'm quite efficient and fast. Fortification. Let's see if it started. I know, because you need companion affection or some shit like that. Like I need the global unlocks, like this. I need this one. Chapter 2.
Surprises. I mean,
And then the
for an
chapters.
underhanded, gluttonous, backstabbing slob, who'd have thought his palace would be so...
Ah, you also get I'll also get another heroic ability by the end of chapter 3. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's go, Imperial Trooper to the
Very
rescue.
well, Nimro. When the Trandoshan returns, I shall... Ah, I see we have a new player in the game after all.
That's the bone mass creep that followed me. Get him!
Hunter, allow me to apologize if I spooked your young friend.
Calm down a sec. Let's see what's what.
Let the guy speak. He
I regret
seems
that I startled you, young woman.
well
I was
mannered.
pursuing another quarry when we crossed paths. I am Grata. It is my honor to represent the Great Hunt. I have been investigating possible malfeasance by one Taro Blood.
He slaughtered my crew to keep me out of the Great Hunt.
Yes, I am aware. I regret that I arrived too late to intervene.
Oh,
I
there
reviewed
are
your
rules.
security
Look at that.
holo-recording
Honor.
and witnessed the murder of your teammates by Toro's men. While dishonorable, the attack wasn't technically against the rules. Unless Toro attacks another competitor, he cannot be punished.
Taro's too big a coward to take me on.
Be cautious accusing Mandalorians of cowardice. They do not take such insults lightly. I shall continue to closely monitor Taro Blood's activities. If he breaks the Great Hunt's rules, he will pay for it. I have remained here to give the Trandoshan Rarsk instructions for the Great Hunt. It seems this is no longer necessary.
He's a Kalish, in case you don't know, people. This is the same species as General Grievous, in case you don't know. This is the original face of General Grievous, like this.
The Hutt tried to give my sponsorship to that walking lizard.
When you arrive on Dromund Kaas, seek the Huntmaster in the Mandalorian Enclave. He will answer all your questions about the Great Hunt.
I assume we'll see you later?
You may count on it, Hunter.
Be quiet for once, will you?
Good hunting.
Okay. At least a bit of civilization among all of the brutes here. What's this? Shadow Pass, sponsorship, blah blah. Oh. Make a customization 1, 2, and 3. With cyborg implants? Yeah. To hell with it. Who cares about that shit? Who cares about that shit, goddammit. Tutorial item modification. Out of here. I know what I'm doing. Escaping Hutta. Okay, we can finally get out of... Alright, there. Let's not waste our time. See, people, why it took me 10 years to find the will to do this shit. But well, look at that. We only need to get to level 50, by the way. Level 40 something. We are almost... Yeah, I don't want to say 25% of it, because 40 is not... No, it's a bit less. 20% of the way there. We are already 20% of the way there, so shouldn't be a problem. The thing is that it doesn't get kind of like slower as you level up. But well, that's why I will stack on those major experience boosts. I'll stack on those to solve my little problem. And I will make it faster by the end of it, and you won't even realize it, and it won't be a slog to play through. It will be perfectly balanced, and without doing any side quests, it'll be perfect. Okay. Should be fast as possible. Okay. One more level to unlock the skill tree, right? Yup. I know, 15. 15, you still don't have a skill tree. Imperial Fleet, Hata, your ship. Take shuttle to Imperial Fleet. Let's go home, people. Let's go home. To the great Imperial Fleet of Bacon Space Dock and Dromund Kaas. Hey, they did improve the shit with new cinematics. This is new. Back then you would just take it. You would just take the shuttle and you would appear over at the Imperial fleet. Alright, they added some cinematics. Okay. Yeah, we're back at home, people. We're already back at home. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? See, that was so fast. What was it? Only one stream and we already... Oh, nice. Nice, another complimentary major experience boost. Alright. Ah, yeah, I always wondered what this shit was for. Okay. Okay. Make us ops. Make us a street. Ops. Yes. This is what happens when you care about gear. What? Right click to open. Inventory is full. Shit. Destroy the shit. Thank you. Like that. What's the point of that? That makes no sense. There we go. Much better. There we go, I guess. Bit more fun organized here. Indeed. Board a shuttle to Dromund Kaas. Okay, let's go then. Okay. Pretty well. So this is what happens when you first start a character. You just do your origins planet or whatever. Where's the... Alright, I had these to equip. I need to remember not to sell this armor because it's useful for when you start characters. It's on the other side, right? It's on the other side. Well, you can see it. Oh shit, the lag of the Imperial fleet, the legendary lag of the Imperial fleet. Don't forget to... Oricon was peak SWTOR update content. We agree with him. We of course agree with this fine gentleman. Of course, having played all of those updates, Oricon was not only that, it was the top. It was the peak of the whole universe and franchise. Well, not more than Knights of the Republic 1 and 2, but of this whole game. Now we board the Black Talon. Oh no, we go through here. I can sell my stuff.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
I could use Mako's combat pants. Good. Sell that. No, not that one. Definitely not that one. Ah, could it be that I still haven't looted any pants like that? And then I reassemble the shit. And... yeah, perfect. I reassemble that shit. So I'm using they don't stack. So it's also open, I'm originate. Okay. Pretty much. 1.2 to 3 point era was peak. Indeed, I agree with this gentleman. He's right. 1.2 were and 2.0 were the golden age. True, true, true. Finally, people saying the truth in chat. 2.99999 was the peak. Skill trees. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Always the wisdom of the Imperial fleet. Indeed, indeed. It died with 3.0. It died with 3.0. Eraser, how can you say that? You are playing the game as you talk, creating a new character in 2025. Yeah, but I'm conscious, I'm aware that I'm playing a shell of the real game. Pretty much. Pretty much, people. Okay, what time is it? Oh, right, I still have an hour. I still have an hour over there. Cool. We still have an hour. Good. Finally, and we arrived to Dromund Kaas. Finally, the capital of the Sith Empire. For those of you who don't know, people, but you can see how the storytelling, it's absolutely incredible for an MMORPG. Ah, that's animated. They give you a pretty good mount for a beginner. Well, you didn't get a mount back when you started the game back then. You only got a mount when you got to Hoth, at level 40 something. By the end of chapter 2, you get a mount only. You used to get a mount only. Like these are all casualized shit improve. They are not improvements because you should earn the right to ride a mount. Well, finally we are over at Imperial Space. And look at
Spaceports all smell the same. Engine exhaust, coolant fluid, and spacers who haven't bathed in a week. Let's get out of this stink. Whatever the rest of Drummond Kaas is like, the air has got to be fresher than in here.
Still smells better than Hutta.
That's like saying a girl's slimmer than a hut. Just a reminder, this is an imperial world, which means rules, and more rules.
Indeed rules. Indeed rules.
If we tweak the local authorities, they can make life really hard.
My goal is to join the Great Hunt. That's it.
Still, let's try to keep a low profile.
That's the point.
Come on, the Mandalorian Enclave is in the Citadel. Our contact is someone named Chris DeMarcon.
They also improved the camera shot. The guy semi-naked, of course, there. Of course. It has been scanned for Imperial Customs. Thank you for your compliance. It does nothing, that one. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, people, as you can see, it's stupid events. So they do this to hook up to get newbies interested in events. I get the point. Alright, yeah. Alright, good old Dromund Kaas, capital of the Sith Empire. Actually, you know, I've already told the story several times, people, by now, but this is where Revan arrived. Spoiler alert, in case you are not interested, you know that Knights of the Republic 3 is the book Revan, and the book Revan takes place, Revan comes here after the events of Knights of the Republic 2, alongside Mitra Sunik, the protagonist of Knights of the Republic 2. Revan, the protagonist of Knights of the Republic 1, comes here with her to the unknown. These are the so-called unknown regions of space that were meant to be the original Knights of the Republic 3 on the original homeworld of the Sith, with the most terrifying Sith lords that then Revan discovers that it was the Emperor that he finds here. He gets imprisoned and pretty much everything. So back then you had to unlock all of these routes on foot. I don't know why they are letting me do this. You had to unlock all of these routes on foot the first time you landed on a planet. You had to kind of like walk, there and unlock both the quick travel points and the travel routes. I don't know why the travel routes at least are unlocked. Like you had to walk all the way here and unlock them. Well, at least because what's the point of having them locked now if I will be able to travel right besides them? They are somehow tied to the exploration or some shit. Well, I do not care what they did to my beautiful game, but the gentleman over at the fleet, there it is. You have discovered. Yeah, there you. Ah, you discovered. Oh, by default. This is prostitution. This is a sacrilege. I can't wait for. They should release classic servers. They should release classic servers for 2.0 or 2.9. No, I would say 2.9. I started at 1.2 and then the peak, as the gentleman said over there, it was before 3.0 with the hybrid skill trees. Let's go to Imperial Intelligence there, as I know this place like the back of my hand, contrary to the other world that is just the initial world, and I usually know Korriban in that sense. We've got events here now.
To broadcast traitorous propaganda. Shut them down.
Welcome to the Ministry, and like that we get to level 10. This is so easy. See, told you people I know. Alright, we got a cooldown. Our CC break out of all of them. And here you would pick your advanced class at this point. At this point you would pick your advanced class. You would need to make the choice between, in this case, Merc or Power Tech or Republic Commando or Republic Vanguard. But that's been all removed and sorted for us because we are now stupid. We are considered stupid nowadays. Didn't you know that, people? That nowadays we are considered stupid. So right now at this point you would get here and pick your advanced class. But I can see now that it's already been done for me with this shit over here. Like you, and the decision would be final. The decision would be final. Because back then we weren't treated like idiots, because at that point, after 10 levels of understanding, you could you had to train your abilities one by one, like this here, instead of being a spider piloting trainer. These were class trainers that you had to visit to learn all of these abilities. They wouldn't appear out of nowhere, but apparently that's way too much. That's way too much nowadays. It needs to be all chewed out for you.
And then I told him, "You think that's cold? You should see what I did to the Gamorrean." I never saw
More
Rocket run
gangsters,
so
people,
fast
more
in my-
gangsters.
Whoa. Hello, handsome. You here to sweep me off my feet?
We are here for the Great Hunt. We've been sponsored by Nemro the Hutt.
Oh, what's this? Got yourself a pet? Little sister, maybe? It's not enough to hold a real man's interest anyway.
Well, I see that they didn't fix the weapons blocking the way of the faces in some conversations.
Miko's my backup. That's all you need to know.
Didn't mean anything. It's just rare we get any fresh meat in here worth putting on the grill.
Can you change the subject already?
Oh, don't get your blaster jammed. You probably ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you. But there's nothing I can do about it, understand? There's one spot left open in the Great Hunt, and over 3 dozen hunters who got sponsorships.
You don't expect me to just give up, do you?
Of course not. But life's about to get a bit crazy. You best be ready. The Huntmaster himself will explain how we're gonna sort things out. Head into the main room and show some respect.
See,
when
this
the
is...
Huntmaster's done talking, come on back in here. I'll be handling you from here on out.
See, this is something that I always thought has been incredibly done in this game, always, um, which is the fact that the scaling, the scaling of the grandeur of the story, it's incredible how it goes from nothing to gradually, perfectly turning into a much more dramatic and big scaled conflict from
Quiet, you
humble
dogs!
beginnings. It's very well
Huntmaster is
done. The
about to
scaling,
speak.
the
Pay
gradual
attention and show
scaling.
some respect for once in your lives.
The great hunt is upon us. Many will hunt. Many hunters. Only one joins the great hunt.
You
Okay.
heard the Huntmaster. You're competing for the last spot in the Great Hunt by taking down 3 bounties on Dromund Kaas.
All right.
Expect us to hunt here with Imperials crawling all over us and Sith?
Let the man talk. I want to hear this.
For all you overblown, useless, no-talent cowards, we installed a handy exit door. Use it now! The rest of you, the real hunters, go see your handlers. They'll get you oriented to the planet and assign you 3 unique bounties. Everyone who takes down all 3 of their bounties wins a spot in the final melee. Anyone who doesn't get all 3 is out.
Hunting on Dromund Kaas? That's suicide. I'm grabbing the first shuttle out of here. I suggest you do the same, friend.
I want into the Great Hunt, and this is the only way.
Then watch your back. It's not the jungles that are dangerous on Dromund Kaas. It's the people. I'm done here. May your quarry fall before you, Hunter.
Well, what are you standing around for? Back to your handler. That's Krista for you, new blood.
Okay. Orders.
A dozen cowards just scurried out of here. Probably won't stop till Dromund Kaas is light years behind him. You understand the basics, right? 3 bounties, hardest targets on Dromund Kaas. Gotta get all 3 to qualify for the final melee.
What exactly is this melee I keep hearing about?
Ooh, it's a big old scrap. Everybody who gets all 3 of their bounties goes into the rage pit. One comes out. Now let's see who your first target is. Whoa, this can't be right. You got enemies among the Mandalorians or something?
Just Taro Blood, the Mandalorian who killed Brayden. What'd he do?
What's the job?
I wouldn't wish this bounty on anybody. Gotta play the hand you're dealt, though. The target's a Republic noble named Valtaka. He got captured during an Imperial raid, brought back here, and sold into slavery by mistake.
Why was selling him into slavery a mistake?
He should have been ransomed, but Altaka wasn't properly identified when he got captured. Altaka's slave group was building a big old statue in the jungle.
Okay.
The slaves rebelled and took over the site.
Okay,
Nobody can
sorry.
get in there.
There we go.
We don't even know if he's still alive. If he is, the family will pay big.
Will the family pay big for a corpse?
They'll pay for the body, but not as much as alive. Details are on the hire slip. The slaves got themselves a tent camp near that statue they never finished. If Altaka's still kicking, he's probably somewhere in there. Before you go, meet your new best friend, the S-86K full-gauge carbonite armor upgrade. You can't shoot a fella with this while he's springing around. It's too slow to charge up. But once that fella ain't resisting, say, after a good long beating, the S-86K will freeze him for transport.
Didn't know they made devices to freeze people.
Carbonite ain't so much freezing as it is... Well, I ain't got a clue, really. Just have fun. You find that Republic noble fella and claim that first bounty, then hurry it on back here as fast as you can.
And do the other 2. This shit gives you conquest points, and that's shared. Yes, it does give you conquest points, and that's shared across characters. Okay. Alright. That should do it. I was about to comment, why is it that they also gave this character another wannabe gangster haircut with that Sioux crest there? Well, whatever. Ignore me, people. Ignore me. I should have been born 100 years ago. This is just that. It's just that. 100 or 200 maybe. Yeah, 200 probably. Well, actually, if I could pick, despite all of the technological advancements that we have nowadays, because of the morality and everything, I would say before the 1600s, mentally before relativism destroyed unified mental perception with metaphysical reality. But well, no matter. Ignore me. I'm just an idiot. Just another rambling conservative. Just interpret that from my expressions. Just that. But yes, pretty much. Got my motives. Just interpret that unless you're interested in more details. But yeah, basically, if I could pick an era, it would be 1600s. A lot of the illnesses had been solved. You wouldn't be able to play SWTOR, the classic argument. You wouldn't be able to play your video games that you love so much, Eraser and everything. Yeah, but for example, I wouldn't have to deal with crazy feminism. That's one thing. Metaphysical reality would be separated from my mental perception, so I couldn't tell a person, well, but I think this is, for example, that I don't know, I'm eating a $2 pizza, for example, and I think, well, but I think this specifically is the best pizza in the world, is the best in a very relative analysis. But that's not the case. Someone would tell me, well, that's something. There has to be something better because the cheese of another pizza is better and whatever. And we say, I know, but that's my opinion and that's it. See, I wouldn't be able to deal with relativism, for example, in that sense. Another thing.
They're coming straight for the equipment. Protect it while I finish the analysis.
Shut up. So many stupid events. So many stupid events that we are going to ignore. In fact, I should have chosen this travel route. Oh well, whatever. Was it unlocked? Unlocked there. No, well, let's unlock it manually. Let's see. Nice. I remember this section. You had to go through the other side. I remember I got a Datacron here. We have to go Datacron hunting, by the way, people, eventually. So you see the wonders of Datacron hunting. So yeah, pretty much. I would be. You wouldn't have video games, Eraser. You wouldn't have anything to entertain yourself. Yeah, life might have been a bit rougher and etc., but at least dignity was a bit more ensured than what we see nowadays in a lot of cases. That sounds. 1600s, right before the 1700s with Immanuel Kant and the enlightenment of relativism. Pretty much I would pick, or at least I don't know, as a secondary option, just at least some 20 years earlier. For example, at 50 or 40, something like that. 10 years later, that's something like that. Enough as to culturally escape the craziness of our modern age. Something like that I would have picked. Thing is, I wouldn't change my family for any other, so I'm in the right period at the end of the day. wouldn't change them for anything. So pretty much. Even if the era is shitty, it's the person. It's the people that you get to know that give life purpose. That's the thing, people. That's the thing. See how even if culturally it can be shit. Ah, I have to dispatch the forces. I know, it's a bonus. Search the camp for clues. I will just follow that fine gentleman there. Yes, of course. So yeah, you can see there, people, that is precisely those loved ones that make up for the shitty cultural period that your society may be experiencing. In that sense, it's the only thing that makes life much better in comparison, and it's much more important.
Dear
So
Altaka, when I got your message, I could scarcely believe it. We have found each other after all these years.
Oh, looks like a love letter from an Imperial noble, no less. Juicy.
Pay attention. This may help us.
Righto.
It must have been the Force that brought you here to Dromund Kaas, dear Altaka. As for your predicament, fear not. I have friends in high places, and for the right price, they have agreed to help me. When the slaves attempt their pitiful revolution, a man will come to you dressed in rags. He will bring you to me. I shall say you are my missing brother. We will be Lord and Lady Dakar. I'm afraid I cannot get you off-world and back to your beloved family, but I promise to make your every moment here a joy. Our lifestyle will be the envy of all, and we'll attend parties at the Nexus Room every night. Be ready to join me, my love.
Wait, so the lady is his lover, but now he's posing as her brother? That's disgusting. Sounds like the Nexus Room is where we'll find these weirdos.
Less talk, more action.
Let's go meet this Lord and Lady Daka. Lead on, boss.
indeed, that's the spirit. Not again. What the fuck? All the way back there. I think I could zoom in. We'll teleport right inside the place. I could zoom in and teleport right inside the place. So as I was mentioning, people, it's precisely the people, your loved ones, the ones that will make it better, even if culturally society has turned into shit. So yeah, it's much more important in that sense.
Guess the Imperials have something that passes for fun after.
The other guy didn't teleport correctly like I did. He teleported outside.
Oh, great hunt thing.
Look at these people. These are companion.
You stuck with it.
These are companion talks. It increases their influence for crew skills, for crafting, and you also have them. See how it's pretty much like playing Mass Effect 3. It's amazing how the game inherited all of these traits from the Mass Effect series and Knights of the Republic, of course. Okay. Of course, you can also have romance options and everything.
Figure I ought to at least finish this for the old man.
Thanks. I already said that, didn't I? Great Hunt was Brayden's dream. Talked about it for years. Day he told me he found you. Should have seen him. Grinning and laughing so much, I thought his face would split in half.
It's not every day you get a shot at the Great Hunt.
Winning this thing, it would have meant more to him than revenge. So I'm gonna skip saying thank you again because you get the idea already. Let's just get moving.
For example, just so you have an example, people of the companion system. And back then, this was it didn't do the influence. Well, it gives you experience as well. All right, on with the mission, which was right here. Okay.
There, sir. Just as I said.
What the fuck? This guy has makeup.
Bounty Hunter. I am Sergeant Warlax of the Imperial Navy. You are commanded to hand over all your weapons and gear immediately.
Am I under arrest, Sergeant?
Just stay calm and hand over your weapons. Remember, you're an outsider here. I can shoot you just as easily as bring you in.
Sergeant, Taro Blood here. Have you completed my little errand yet?
Blood, you steaming pile of filth!
Blast it! I told you not to call on this channel.
Well, well, well. You are disguised as Imperial, so technically it won't be a problem.
Getting others to do your dirty work? That's just low.
Oh, this is ridiculously tiresome. He's still alive? What is wrong with you, Sergeant?
Sir? Who's that guy?
Blood, I'll talk to you later.
Oh.
Ignore the chatter, men. Let's take this hunter in.
I don't know what's going on here, Sarge, but I know it stinks.
Oh, the other ones
Either you
weren't
cut us
aware.
in on this deal, or we walk.
You can't spend credits if you're all dead.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Let's get out of here.
Indeed.
I'm with you.
Cowards! The rest of you, attack!
Well, it's your funeral. Oh boy. There we go. Much better. Much better. And much better. Oh, thank you. Next. Ah, there you are, you two. Perfect.
Yes, may I help you with something?
Darling, please don't speak to that filthy vagabond. It's clearly not supposed to be here, and we shouldn't let ourselves look like we approve. Come, let us get a drink.
I know who you really are, Lord Daka.
Then you know I am to be feared, and that you should not keep talking to me.
Stow it, darling. Just feel the smug knowledge radiate from him. We knew this might happen eventually.
Yeah, only so long you can keep dating your brother before something goes wrong.
So you know our little secret. What does an insignificant creature like you want? What would make you dare threaten the noble?
The Lord here is wanted back at home.
At home? But that means... You told me I was trapped here, that I would have to forget my family, that this charade was the only way.
Inside voice, darling. I may have exaggerated a bit, but hasn't it been nice here? The parties, the late nights, the intrigues and such?
You witch! Keeping me here as your plaything when I could have been home with my sisters and dear mother.
Oh, you can be such a whiny pain. It's a wonder your nobility. Let us make a new deal, bounty hunter.
No deals. You give me Altaka now.
Oh, stop testing my patience. The only reason you aren't dead is because I'd rather not cause a scene.
This had better be good, lady.
My darling, my lovely Altaka. Wouldn't you rather stay here with me than run home to your pathetic Republic family?
What? Of course not. You treat me like a pet, and this planet is disgusting. In fact, I'd rather...
Yes, you've made your tiresome viewpoint clear. Then here is what I propose.
What do you
I
propose?
assume Altaka's family will pay less for just his body. Kill him, show me the slip, and I'll compensate you the difference.
What? You want him to kill me?
You think I'd let you walk away and be someone else's pet? Never.
This keeps getting more disturbing.
Indeed.
She's insane. Please, take me back to my family. It would mean so much to them, to my poor mother.
But please, people, please. He wants to go back to his family and his... But God, by God, 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 he wants to go back to his family. God, God, and the other one wants to kill her. He wants to kill him. I'm torn between between dissecting the lady here and or just phrasing him. My poor mouth, indeed. But then maybe he gets killed or something. I prefer him alive. Though what she says is quite brutal. Okay, the priority is taken.
I don't kill people unless I have to.
There we go.
You've made a very big mistake here today. Now take this thing and leave. Your kind does not belong here.
I'm too good for this place.
Just leave.
I felt tempted to also kill her, but well, let's be professional, people. She's just one of those spoiled, uneducated, high society people. Seen a lot in my life. It's pure, putrid ignorance. It's just pure, putrid ignorance. It's what money does to you when you don't have the brains to handle it. Indeed. Oh well. She didn't kill anyone, so I have a scale of the situation in my mind. She didn't kill anybody at the end of the day. She didn't attack him, I guess. Unfinished Colossus now. I have to return to the Mandalorian Enclave, I presume, straight up. Let's keep it professional, people. Let's keep it professional. I despise non-professional troopers or in this case bounty hunter or whatever, just in general. Ah, look at that, we have a mailbox there. It's probably from the Hutts from the previous planet. I'll be a safe on course. The accountant. You're probably going to find this silly, but I want to tell you I made it home in my place. Thank your partner for her blaster. I don't think. The other one that I saved. Slept with her too. Okay, well, perfect. The last girl that we saved before we left the planet. Very, very, very well. Quite well. Okay. All right. The Mandalorian Enclave.
Hey there, Hunter. Competition out there is something crazy. A couple of hunters died in the jungles. Big Trandoshan got arrested by the Imperials, and you found yourself an unfindable Republic noble. His family was plenty generous with their live bounty.
Nobody should have to go through what that man suffered.
Heart of a poet, gun like a capital ship. I'm like to swoon. Your second bounty's a bit of a mystery. Apparently, whoever's stacking the deck against you gonna keep right on stacking.
Hardly surprising.
What I got here is a classified red flag request from Imperial Command. No details, just flashy warnings and a contact. Admiral Frabal, Imperial Navy.
Why would an Imperial officer need me?
Usually because one clawed arm of the old Imperial beast don't want the other to see what it's scratching on. Here's the slip. Frabal's in the city, not all that far a stroll. Go get him.
Sure thing. We can do that. This is all too easy so far. Oh, to freaking hell with it. It's inside of the city. This one could work though. Because the other one is inside the cantina and you have to get out of the cantina just like we did. I'm not doing that. Right on the city, some meters. Call it a day. Right at the entrance, perfect. Right at the fucking entrance, it's over there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oof. Well, now I think we could say we are approaching 25% progression of where we are to. Well, I need to get to level 50. Level 50. Oh well. I need to get to level 50 technically to complete. No, but I could complete. I remember I completed without level scaling. I think I was the only one who did it. I finished the main origin story for the Sith warrior, or was it for the sorcerer? I don't remember. At 42 or some crazy shit like that. Like the minimum to hit the target, to hit Barras, I think it was. I think it was level 43 to 50, and kind of like 1 in 7 attacks would land, something like that. I remember something like that. That it was very hard to kill, like in World of Warcraft, as it was originally. But yeah, I remember I could finish. I think it was Eraser. I think it was Eraser. I think Eraser got to not Barras, the other one, Thanaton. I think Eraser finished the class story at level 43 or something crazy like that instead of 50. Most of my attacks failed, but I used the I used the damage over time of madness to slowly wear it, even if most of the attacks failed. Only one had to work, and it slowly drained the target. And then I just used legacy abilities for the raw damage, and I could do it. So yes, I think Eraser finished it. Yeah, it was Eraser, I think, precisely at level 40. I don't know if it was 43 or 42, something crazy like that. Most of my attacks missed.
I'm here to see the Admiral. Let me in.
I'm afraid the Admiral is not seeing vagrants today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
Let me in there, now.
I really couldn't care less what you...
What's all that racket out there, soldier?
There's a quarrelsome individual here, Admiral. Rather dirty, too.
Quarrelsome? You're as weak as you are stupid. I requested a mercenary from the Mandalorians. Send that person in immediately.
Yes, sir. You may go in now.
Never stand in my way again.
The Admiral is waiting.
I love that they have a slight British accent to kind of like try to give off that vibe of refinement when compared to the Mandalorian.
I apologize if my secretary caused you grief. He is of low birth and his intelligence reflects it. I'm afraid many of our Imperial soldiers are hopeless with delicate tasks. This is, of course, why I asked for a professional.
If it's delicate you want, it's delicate you'll get.
I have every faith in the Mandalorian Enclave's ability to get things done discreetly. My daughter has become something of a liability to me. I want you to kill her.
No, please. We went to the other extreme. The other one was trying to go back to his mother, and this one wants to kill his daughter. I mean,
I'm a hunter. I don't kill people unless I have to.
You are more than welcome to try taking her alive, but she will not allow it. My daughter was born force-sensitive and trained to be Sith. A great honor for our family.
So?
Unfortunately, my daughter's master is one Lord Grathan, a madman who is now disgraced in the eyes of the Dark Council.
And killing her is your
Why not just get her a new master?
It's outside of my control. The Sith manage their own affairs, the rest of us merely suffer the consequences. If Lord Grathan's compound is raided and my daughter captured or killed, every member of her family will suffer. This is Sith politics. In the best-case scenario, I lose my rank and position. In the worst...
You got a lot to protect, Admiral.
Precisely. There is no room for failure here. Lord Grathan is a paranoid madman. His compound is built to withstand a siege, but a lone infiltrator will take them by surprise. My daughter is somewhere inside Lord Grathan's compound. Her name is Veretta. You will know her as she resembles me closely.
Is there going to be fallout for taking down a Sith?
Not as long as nobody knows what happened.
Hang on, I've been running some data. Turns out Renegade Sith Lord followers rack up death marks like crazy. Lord Grathan's top people all have prices on their heads.
We can't afford to waste time on side jobs.
If we see any extra bounties, there's no harm in collecting them.
Remember, discretion is essential. Do not let yourself be captured. Good luck.
Ah, for the banners. Yeah, the stupid banners. There, at least that one floats, which is cool, I guess. Oh my dear lord. I need to find the fast travel terminal. Look at this, the beautiful capital of the Sith Empire people, Dromund, Kaas. Beautiful place to be. Beautiful, beautiful place, like no other. This is very, they put in a lot of effort to create this zone, definitely, because, you know, it was meant to be Knights of the Old Republic 3, actually, all of this zone, which ended up being Knights of the Old Republic 4. This game is Knights of the Old Republic 4, the Jedi Knight story. The other ones are just bonuses. But it's basically Knights of the Old Republic 4, the Jedi Knight story, while the book Revan is Knights of the Old Republic 3, in case you want to read it in the to know the story in chronological order. It's Knights of the Republic 1, Knights of the Republic 1, 2, then the book Revan, then the Jedi Knight story in this game. Then the rest. Then the rest are all spin-offs. Then it's, you could say, Knights of the Republic 5, 4, 6, 7, as the producer originally said. Because the original game was actually going to be just Knights of the Republic 3 with Revan. You would take control of Revan, going to the Uncharted regions, precisely here, to Dromund Kaas, and fighting the most powerful Sith Lords. That ended up being, it ended up being the Emperor. He ended up being BC-8. That we still need to deal with there. You also got more stories back in the day. You needed them because the experience was much slower. Like, this is extremely fast compared to what I was used to. This is extremely fast in comparison. Like, it took me a whole month of full play sessions to get any character to level 50, which was the cap. Damn it. These are level what, 13. Alright, look at look at that, it's orange. It's orange, people. It means, will we miss the attacks? Will he resist the attacks? Interesting. No, but it doesn't miss attacks anymore, which was what used to happen back then. Oh, right, I ran out of energy. Alright, that scaled very fast. We'll have to recover energy, I guess. Alright, I get the point. Okay, see? Looks like we'll have to pop that experience boost immediately as we begin the next stream. Alright. There's a resist. At least that's doing tech damage. Lord Graham's State. In case you don't know, or Graythan or whatever. In case you don't know, if you play as any Sith class, either Consular, Consular, Inquisitor, or whatever, you get to deal with that pest. Wait, what? here. Let the little Siths there go to do their apprentice stuff with Lord Sash and everything. Yeah, I remember this shit. Graythan instead of Graham. Yeah, pretty much. Nice lag there. Alright. I love how he reloads and drops something on the ground. He drops the clip on the ground. Alright, Imperial Trooper class. I created a new class, people, as you can see it. Imperial Trooper class. Since they prostituted every aspect of the game, I wanted to do a bounty hunter and then a trooper. Oh well, here we'll do just an Imperial Trooper altogether, and that's it. Okay. Oh, this one has a lightsaber. Okay. They barely deal any damage. They barely deal any damage to me, though. Okay, we have another one. 168. 3. Pretty much the equivalent. Banos, defeat Gratham's state overlords, whatever. Ah well, we only have one left. We can do it. That did work. There we go.
Oh, what have we here? You're not even a Mandalorian, are you?
No.
When Lord Grathan's spy said my father contacted the Mandalorian Enclave, I expected they'd at least send me a real live Mandalorian. I'm afraid I'm a tad disappointed.
What does it matter who kills you?
A woman has to have standards. Wait, you don't seriously think you can kill me? I mean, I'm a Sith, and you're just whatever you are.
Oh, we've got a true believer.
Then again, it makes sense. Why would you come here if you thought you'd die? Apparently, my father isn't the only one living in a dream world. You can't kill a Sith, you silly.
Why would your father hire me if you can't be killed?
To save face, naturally. Don't you understand how any of this works? A more powerful Sith could kill me, or a really lucky Jedi, I suppose. Perhaps a bomb, but not some random bounty hunter.
Okay.
You must be so crushed. Live and learn, I guess. Except, not in your case. Sorry.
God damn it. You little brat. Oh, this is scary. I love it. This is to scare me. Because she got a stupid lightsaber. You can barely use your abilities. You should go meet Lord Erase. He would teach you how to play the game. He would teach you a thing or two. I've heard about playing with Force Lightning. There we go.
What? I lost?
Indeed, now count.
Can't lose. I'm Sith.
Someone's been filling your head with garbage.
Can't die like this, falling to some common bounty hunter.
No, that's not the
What
idea.
Grathan told me was a lie. I've been living in a dream world. It can't end like this.
It can't.
It won't if you actually just shut the hell up.
It's time you and your father had a chat.
No, that's worse.
Wow. God. God damn it. I can see this is going to be a constant. Well, the closest one. Yeah, this other one. Let's go. That's worse. Even better. So instead of creating new classes for this game, instead what they do is simply activating this stupid event.
Was last seen in this sector. Civilians are hereby granted access to scanner probe resources to aid in apprehending the offender.
This is so the world feels a bit more alive. I get it. Yeah. Shit. Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. The game was perfect as it was back in previous to 3.0, before 3.0,
Reports of the raid
at
on Lord
2.0.
Grathan's estate are pouring in. I trust you were successful in your endeavor. My daughter Veretta is...
Beretta's not dead. I brought her back to you.
You froze her. Why? I was so specific in my directions. Why in the galaxy would you do this? Why would you refuse a specific order and not eliminate the target?
I figured it was a family affair.
You're incredibly insightful for a bounty hunter. As soon as you left the premises, I realized my mistake. A mistake that would haunt me the rest of my days.
We weren't about to let that happen, sir.
Done me a great service.
That's the spirit.
She's
Manners
on
and education instead of being fucking uncivilized beasts. That's the spirit, people. See, the world will be much better like this. Wouldn't it? Without savages and people threatening, those have to be dealt with. And the civilized ones get to understand each other. That's the thing. She's... Oh, I have a fair mother. She lives.
You're not gonna kill her?
No, of course not.
Finally.
Contain her, maybe, until she can be made to see reason.
Finally.
Here is your writ and your fee.
Civilization and
I
refinement.
need some time with my daughter.
That's the spirit, gentlemen. That's the spirit, sir. Okay. Good, people. Good. See, I'm already liking the story. Yeah, it's pretty much like Mass Effect 3 in that sense. Okay, we'll leave it here. Almost 9:10, so I have to go. But people, it's been my pleasure sharing this first day of, well, Bounty Hunter. I am handling this class of story like a trooper much more, so pretty much it was a pleasure for me sharing this Thursday of Star Wars: The Republic with you, this 15th day of analysis, with the so you could see the incredible BioWare storytelling style right from the beginning with the original content of the game, as I get my 5% endurance bonus and my crafter, which in fact I should have picked the crafting, the crew skills um, already. I should have picked the crew skills. I'll pick them right after the stream. I'll have them ready so I can... well, but I didn't have any companions. I only had one. So, yeah, I'll pick the crew skills and everything for next time. Well, I'll pick them for next time and get the rest of the companions. Well, we are already at level 11 out of 45 5, something like that. We won't need to get to 50. So we're pretty much there, people. We're pretty much there, people. 11 out of 45. It's 25%, let's say. Almost 25%. Almost 25%. So yeah, it's actually 50, but to 45, I could finish at 42 with the razor. So yeah, no worries. People, it's been a pleasure. We'll continue with Dragons and Online on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Have a great time. And see you all on Tuesday. And remember, we still need to do the Ultimate 3DS showcase. But I bet you got a grasp of. Besides, today we didn't use the 4 hours. I spent the whole first hour sadly lost with the with the level 70 character that didn't get to the origins to the original content of the game. So next time it will be even faster, and I bet we'll be able to beat it pretty fast. So it cannot take more than 3-4 streams at this pacing, maybe 5, I guess. But yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Once I get a hold of the skill tree, it will be even more brutal. So, yes. People, it's been a pleasure. See you all on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. It's been a pleasure. Bye bye.